The firestorms began in central Latvia.
50% of global shipping ports, threatening food supply.
Mass migration has reached a fever.
This is clearly the greatest refugee crisis in human history.
The downed satellites have caused a global blackout of communications
And navigation systems.
Both Russia and the US claim the other is responsible for the
Players of the US and Russia are both being accused of fielding armed nopads in an escalating
Nopads, as these non-patrioted call themselves.
Have become one of the world's largest factions, fighting not for country, but for survival.
I'm at the drop.
Good. The informant has arrived.
Fuck! Ambush.
That briefcase is our ace card. Do not fail us, Captain.
Usually I know what I'm risking my neck for.
Usually, I don't explain myself.
Shit. There you are. Pakowski. No. Irish, you traitor. Oh, how much do the nopads pay you to fuck over your own country?
My loyalty is with the refugees on this boat. That includes you now.
Irish, Oz is better 20 clicks out. I think you better take a look at something.
Listen, if you give Oz that case, that fucking terrorist will start World War III.
That's what they always say, Pac. Believe that shit if you want to. But I know what I'm fighting for.
Dad! You came back.
Always, big man. Hey, I got something for you.
Who's that?
Nobody. Head back downstairs now. Put that back, Rao. We don't get paid to interfere.
I know, but this is too big to ignore. America's got an experimental weapon that's about to fall out of the sky at these coordinates in 36 hours. They're desperate to recover their dirty little secret. If Russia gets it first, it could spark a war.
Fuck. We can't let that maniac get his hands on the coordinates. Pakowski was right.
Oz's men will be here any second. He will stop at nothing to get what he wants. We have civilians on board. We don't have enough manpower. I don't think we have a choice.
Head straight into that storm.
That's a Category 5, sir.
Nah. That's home field advantage.
I think they sense the deal's off.
You have the control. Oz ain't taking this boat.
Irish, the storm is gonna kill us!
This storm's a fucking Calvary!
I'm disappointed in you, Irish. I thought we were on the same team.
Stop! Let me go!
Oz!
Dad!
Tell him to get his fucking hands off of my son! You know the Ronin were, Irish. They were warriors with no country, no cause. That's how they see us. The wild ones who forget we exist. Give us the intel, and we will force them to see. You start this war. Millions of nopads will die in the crossfire. The price we pay for a new world. No!
So will I. Only one way to stop this war. And that's to get in the middle of it. Put a call out to any notepad who will listen.
36 hours to Doha. Get ready to fight!
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but this has me super stoked for 2042. The return of Irish. If you guys don't know who Irish is, he was actually one of the main characters in the Battlefield 4 campaign, and his name is actually Kimball Graves, Kimball Irish Graves, and he was one of the guys who obviously survived in the Battlefield 4 campaign, along with his sidekick there, Clayton Pakowski, who is the guy who saves his son from being shot. As I assumed, we didn't really see any gameplay. This was just a cinematic trailer, but it's really opened up the story behind the Nopats. I always assumed that Oz, the leader of the Nopats, was kind of the good guy, the guy who was in charge and bringing the family back together again. But it seems he is actually the bad guy, and Irish looks like he's positioning himself to basically be the guy who wants to prevent World War III, whereas this dude Oz seems to want to start it. Now, in the control room, we also noticed that Irish was talking to a guy he called Rao, that is Navin Rao, the Indian operator that has the hacking skills. So it seems that apparently he is of Indian origin, but we could tell from this trailer that he had a very British accent. So I guess he is of Indian ethnicity, but he's actually British from the sounds of things. Now, obviously we didn't get to see Oz, but this begs the question, doesn't it? Is Irish going to be a playable specialist in the game? And also, is Oz going to be a playable specialist? From the sounds of Oz's accent, I would say he kind of sounded African. If you listen to this voice line here.
The world wants to forget we exist. Give us the intel and we will force them to see.
I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe you guys can go and watch this thing back. I've watched it back a couple of times, and for me, it sounds like he's African. Don't quote me on that. I'm not a language expert or anything, so yeah. Now, although we don't actually see any gameplay from this trailer, we do see a few different weapons and gadgets. Now, since most of these weapons are sort of based in the modern future, they're probably going to be called different names, and most of the fighting is done in areas that are pretty dark. So I couldn't really make out what any of the weapons were, but if any of you guys have identified some of these weapons, feel free to comment down below. Maybe those are actually usable in Battlefield 2042. But one of the things I definitely did recognize is the good old Stinger, my arch enemy. So not a massive surprise that the Stinger is back in the game. I think we all knew that anyway, but there's some confirmation for you. I also noticed that when Pakowski dies, he has a dog tag around his neck, and on the dog tag is the number 42. I guess that's maybe just a little nod to Battlefield 2042. I'm not sure if that has any other significance there. I also love the fact that they put the dinosaur in this trailer. For those who don't know, having dinosaurs in Battlefield is sort of a long-running joke, and people have been asking for it, especially Jack Franks. He's been campaigning to actually get dinosaurs in the game for a long time, and sort of as a running joke, DICE like to put dinosaurs in the game in most of their campaigns, so this time they decided to stick it into this cinematic trailer. All in all, it was pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section down below. Are you stoked for the game? You're looking forward to it? Or are you just waiting to see gameplay like the most of us? Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.